Most people think America's greatest weapon is one of these: a tank, a missile, or its military. But America's most powerful weapon is actually this: the dollar. And today, I'm going to show you how a piece of paper became one of the most powerful tools in human history. To understand how this happened, we need to go back to 1971. Back then, the dollar was connected to gold. Think of this chain as trust. As long as people believed every dollar could be exchanged for gold, the system worked. Then, America did something shocking. It cut the connection. The dollar was no longer backed by gold. For the first time, dollars were simply pieces of paper, backed by trust. And suddenly, America had a problem. If dollars weren't backed by gold anymore, why would the world keep using them? Why would other countries keep accepting them? America needed a new source of demand. And it found one: oil. At first, oil and the dollar had nothing to do with each other. One powered cars, the other was just money. But a deal was about to change everything. America and Saudi Arabia reached an agreement. Saudi Arabia would sell its oil only in US dollars, and America would provide protection and support. Simple deal. Massive consequences. Because every country needs oil. And if oil can only be bought with dollars, then every country needs dollars too, whether they liked America or not. The entire world suddenly had a reason to hold dollars. Imagine you're a country standing in this line. Your factories need oil. Your trucks need oil. Your economy needs oil. But there's a problem. You can't buy oil without dollars. So first, you need to get dollars. You export products. You sell services. You trade with the world. And slowly, you collect dollars. Only then can you buy the oil you need. This created a powerful cycle. Countries needed dollars, which created demand for dollars, which strengthened the dollar, which increased America's financial power. The machine practically ran itself. Now here's where things get really interesting. Most countries have to be careful with debt. Borrow too much money, and investors get nervous. But America had a huge advantage because the world already needed dollars, and one of the safest places to keep those dollars was U.S. government bonds. So even when America borrowed enormous amounts of money, buyers kept showing up. That money helped fund infrastructure, technology, businesses, research, and military power. The petrodollar system gave America financial flexibility that few countries could ever dream of. But the petrodollar wasn't just an economic advantage. It also became a political weapon. Because global trade depended heavily on the dollar system. Countries that lost access to that system could face serious economic consequences. And that's why financial power can sometimes be stronger than military power. No tanks, no missiles, just control over money. But every powerful system eventually faces challenges, and today, cracks are beginning to appear. Countries like China and Russia are exploring ways to trade using other currencies, and BRICS nations are discussing alternatives as well. None of these changes will replace the dollar tomorrow. But history shows that dominant systems rarely last forever. Change often starts slowly, then suddenly. For decades, the petrodollar helped make the United States the center of the global financial system. It increased demand for dollars, supported government borrowing, and expanded American influence around the world. The question now isn't how the petrodollar changed the world. We already know it did. The real question is this: will the next generation live in a world still dominated by the dollar, or witness the rise of something new?